The Hardwood Heroes season finale is here, and after seeing the best and the brightest all season long, the All Heroes and All Futures teams are revealed. The Lady Wildcats and Lady Tomcats are still fighting for their state title, and the Trimble boys are still alive as well. But for one particular Tomcat, this season means a little more. Hardwood Heroes starts right now. After a jam-packed 8 weeks, we've made it. Tonight is the season finale of Hardwood Heroes. We are joined by some of the best players from the 8 TVC teams we've been following all season long. All of them will be honored when we reveal our All Heroes and All Futures teams later on, so stick around. But first, let's talk state tournament. We start with a team just recently added to our coverage, the Waterford Wildcats. Grayson Wolf takes us through their regional semifinal.
Thanks, Jack. The Lady Wildcats have been on a tear the last 2 months of the season. They have won 10 games in a row, and one of the teams they beat was the team they faced on Thursday night, the Bern Union Rockets. The Wildcats won their first matchup by 12 points, and on Thursday they had similar success. Waterford was in control of the game the entire time, and even after a slow start were able to take a 19-7 lead into the half. It was much of the same in the second frame, and the Wildcats cruised to a 40-25 victory. Waterford used their tenacious defense to keep the Rockets grounded. They ran a full court press all game that forced the Rockets into several turnovers. The Wildcats were not able to capitalize on all of those turnovers, but they did it enough to secure the double-digit win. Head coach Jerry Close says his team responded well to what the coaches wanted.
I thought the kids played hard, got themselves in the positions they needed to. We were even switching some things up, putting somebody on one at the one end and one at the other end, and switching them up when they got down there. So I thought the kids adjusted to that very well.
Those adjustments send the Wildcats to the Elite Eight for their last chapter in the TVC Hawking trilogy.
Yeah, Grayson, you said it. And with this win, they move on to the regional finals where they will face their TVC Hawking co-champs, Trimble. Jacob Mata joins us now to show us how the Tomcats got to this point.
Yeah, Jack, the Lady Tomcats split the regular season series with Waterford, but in order to get a third chance, they needed to beat Monroe Central in the regional semifinals. In the first half, these two teams seemed to be at a stalemate as they were going bucket for bucket on each end of the floor. Brianna Osborne was converting on layups inside and knocking down threes from beyond the arc for the Tomcats, while Halen Hiles was lighting it up from downtown for the Knowles. Down the stretch for Trimble, Jane Six and Osborne continued to connect on tough shots while the Tomcat defense forced turnovers. Those turnovers came back to haunt the Knowles as Trimble capitalized en route to a 56-49 victory. Head coach Joe Richards says he needs his team up at its best in order to take down the Waterford Wildcats in the regional finals.
You know, we were fortunate down there before Christmas. I thought we played one of our better games. Obviously, we had senior night, and they just, I mean, they clocked us. There's no if, I don't know what else adjective to use, but they beat us up pretty good at our place. Hopefully that's in the girls' back of the mind now if that's who we do play. You maybe use that a little bit of revenge factor and a little bit of, hey, they whooped our butt the last time, so we need to be ready to play.
The first matchup was dominated by Trimble. They shot 54% from the field, and Brianna Osborne led the way with 16 points and 8 boards.
In the second game, the roles were reversed. The Wildcats came away victorious by 22 points, thanks to shooting 59% from the field and an unreal 57% from three.
And Saturday marked the end of this intense trilogy. Reporter Haley Hollinger takes us through it.
Thanks, Jack. I'm here at Pickerington North High School where I've just witnessed the duel of the Cats for the regional championship. Trimble started the half out strong with a string of layups to give them a lead, but Waterford soon challenged that lead and took it for themselves to finish the first. The two teams kept going scrimmage style, stop, score, stop, but the Wildcats were the ones in the lead at the half, 17-14. And Waterford came out of the locker room hungry. They pushed the pace, making it hard for Trimble to keep up, but they were never able to, and the tempo as well as the game resided with the Wildcats for the rest of the competition. Despite the loss, Coach Richard says that all of his girls have a bright future ahead.
We'll talk about some stuff. We got some incoming 8th graders, and we have a certain standard now that they have to live up to, and they were along for the ride, and we got some great contributions from some underclassmen this year when we needed it, and we'll see where we're at come in a couple weeks, and we'll go back to the drawing board and see what we got to do for next year. So, but like I said, we're going to savor this tonight. This stinks, and it's hard to swallow, and we'll be sad for a couple days, but great accomplishments this year, and we look forward to what's next.
The score was 40-33, which sends the Waterford Wildcats to the state Final Four game for the second time in a row. And although this marks the close of the season for the Tomcats, they've had a lot of success over the last 4 years. Back to you, Jack.
Thank you, Haley. It's always fun to follow this girls' team, especially this season. Now, transitioning over to the boys, they had a big matchup in the district championship.
They sure did, Jack. They took on the Western Indians, and the Tomcats started off hot. Trimble started this game on a 7-0 run fueled by a tough bucket from Austin Weiser from deep. After that 7-0 run, things began to go downhill fast for the Tomcats. Reed Brewster sparked the Western offense with a huge and-one three that gave them the momentum to begin a comeback. Trimble finished the first quarter ahead 19-14, but that lead was destroyed in the second quarter. The Indians began to put on a clinic from behind the arc, hitting 7 threes in the first half, pushing them to a 38-28 lead at halftime.
Now, what other factors played into Trimble losing the lead?
The Tomcats found themselves in foul trouble, having multiple players with 2 fouls, and halfway through the third quarter, they had turned the ball over 11 times. Western capitalized all night on Trimble's mistakes on the way to a 56-40 district championship win.
This is not the way Trimble wanted to go out, but what do they have to look back on?
Well, Jack, this may be one of the best senior classes to ever step on the court for the Tomcats. The senior class has a record of 71-14 in their high school careers. Blake Guffey is the name everyone will remember, but the 7 seniors from this team have paved the way for Trimble basketball for years to come.
That loss leaves us with our final team in the TVC getting closer to destiny. Thank you. While this season has been outstanding for the Trimble boys, it has been especially emotional for the team who's been playing for something more. To tell us more about it, we welcome Curtis Fader to take us beyond the court one last time.
Thanks, Jack. Our final stop features the Gloucester community rallying behind the Tomcats who are playing in honor of Kaylin Hill. Over the past few years, the Trimble Tomcats have been perennial state contenders, and one fan has been along for the ride every step of the way. Kaylin Hill, granddaughter of boys head coach Howie Caldwell, went to school at Eastern, yet attended as many Trimble games as possible.
She would show up at games and refs would give her the game ball and she'd sit over there. And I think she really loved basketball.
She suffered from Nemeline myopathy, a rare condition that afflicted her skeletal muscles, confining her to a wheelchair since she was just 2 years old. Despite her condition, she left many inspired about how she approached her life.
You took each day and cherished it. I never saw when it looked like she was having a bad day.
Each milestone achieved by the Tomcats was cherished by Hill, as she had always loved when they cut down the nets.
In fact, in her home, she would have each net that she had won. Like I told the players after the game, when we won that particular year, it would be on her pillow beside her.
This past August, Kaylin passed away, leaving a hole in the town of Gloucester. Still, the community found ways to honor her.
There's a sign in the gymnasium that says the best seat in the house and loving memory of Kaylin Hill. And she would always sit there, and just little things like that being incorporated into the community is just kind of showing how much she impacted everybody.
The players rallied together as well to keep Hill with them.
When we were getting our shoes, Blake Guffey came into the locker room with a Sharpie. And we put 4 Kaylin on everybody's shoe.
Coaches, players, and fans alike will all keep Kaylin in their hearts long after she's gone.
She was an inspiration to everybody that came in touch with her. Her legacy will live on.
However far these Tomcats go in the future, they'll know that Hill will be watching them from the best seat in the house.
What an incredible story. Thank you for taking us on such an amazing journey this season, Curtis. And while this may be our final season of coverage of the year, the teams do not stop there. Follow along on all social media platforms to stay up to date on their search for state. Check us out on Twitter, like us on Facebook for all the video recaps, and check us out on Instagram for the best snapshots from the game. For the more coverage, go to woub.org/heroes. And now that we're caught up on the tournament action, let's take a look back on the season and what each team has to look forward to next year. First off, we had quite the season for a scary young duo in the TVC Hawking. To let us know more, we welcome Eastern reporter Ethan Sargent.
Thanks, Jack. While the Eagles were bounced from the playoffs early this year, they have lots to be positive about in their two stars, Sydney Reynolds and Erica Durst. I spoke to them about the relationship they have with each other and their team.
We're basically sisters. We've been pretty close friends since as long as I can remember. That goes for pretty much everyone on our team. We've always been all together, playing together.
She's definitely one of my best friends, and I think that really shows when we're on the court and the way that we play together. We've all played together for a long time, so we're all pretty close.
While these two clearly share a special relationship off the court, on the court, they're an absolute nightmare for opposing defenses. Both average over 15 points per game and over 7 rebounds per game. Reynolds is a powerful finisher at the rim who's a double-double machine. Durst is the floor general for the Eagles, as she uses her great vision to find cutters all over the court. The connection between her and Reynolds is absolutely electric, as they more often than not combine for the majority of Eastern's points on the night. Along with some other young talent to pair with Reynolds and Durst, don't count out the Eagles on making a run to the TVC Hawking title.
Yeah, Ethan, it'll be exciting to see how that young duo can lead the Eagles next season. Appreciate the great work. And now the Eagles aren't the only team that has great young stars with bright futures ahead of them. We now welcome Meg's lead reporter, Aiden Crowley, to help us introduce our first Heroes lineup, the boys' all-future teams.
Well, Jack, leading off is Meg's Braylon Harrison. The sophomore was the second scoring option for the Marauders all season and tallied 12 points a game. Harrison is a Swiss Army knife on offense, knocking down threes, driving to the hoop, and he even has a smooth mid-range game. He will have big shoes to fill without Cleveland on the floor.
The next in line is VC's Ashton Ullman. The 6'5" behemoth was the only underclassman starter for the Vikings. He averaged 5 points and 5 rebounds on the season. He's the only returning starter to a team that shared the TVC Ohio. He'll have a huge part of VC's future.
Next up is sophomore point guard Tarek Cottrell from the Federal Hawking Lancers. Cottrell is a true point guard and an absolute sniper from beyond the arc. He not only gets it done on the offensive end, but is also a pest on defense against your favorite point guard in the TVC. Cottrell was a key playmaker for the TVC Hawking champs.
And sticking with the Lancers on the all-futures teams is sophomore Andrew Earhart. Earhart was a green machine with the ball in his hands, especially from the three. Whether it was beyond the arc or at the foul line, Earhart shot straight water. Earhart continued to get better as the season went on and will look to be a key scorer for the Lancers for years to come.
And to wrap up our all-future boys squad, we have Keegan Swope from Nelsonville-York. The Buckeyes nicknamed him the Gator for his defensive efforts, averaging 3.5 steals a game. The sophomore can also light it up from three and will serve a big role for NY.
The bright young stars of the TVC stand by me now. Congratulations to all of you on tremendous seasons. We look forward to seeing what's in store for your futures. Now, there are plenty of great young players all throughout the TVC, but the leadership and skill these stars show leaves us no doubt that they are great picks for all futures. Among the all-futures boys is a rising star in Nelsonville-York. Cedric Granger joins us to further highlight the Buckeyes' sensational sophomores.
Yeah, Jack. We just heard about Keegan the Gator Swope making our list, but the cool thing is NY coach Blaine Gabriel knew his name would come up this time of year.
This young man right here is Keegan Swope. I want you guys to know that name because it's going to come up. We had 12 steals tonight. This young man had 6 of them. So he's very, very quick. Sky's the limit for this young man. But
you can tell that Coach Gabriel has a lot of confidence in Keegan.
And while Swope has had an incredible season, the boys are not the only team with a rising star.
Yeah, the girls also got some star power of their own in sophomore Era Levy. She shined alongside Mackenzie Hurd as a key contributor to the Buckeyes' solid 8-4 conference record.
Era Levy isn't the only guard who shows signs of star-studded careers. Let's take a look at the all-futures girl team. And Cedric, who leads off that list?
Well, we don't have to move on from Era just yet, Jack, because she is the first member. Let's start with Levy's stats. She averaged 14 points and 3.5 rebounds, and she was a consistent spark for the Buckeyes as she amassed 51 three-pointers and was sharp all season long on the free throw line, shooting 76% from the charity stripe. NY is truly fortunate to have her for 2 more years.
For the Lady Lancers this season, Larissa McDaniel was voted captain as just a freshman. As a starter, she showed flashes of development to come with her shooting and being on top of the ball. The Lancers plan to look to Larissa for years to come.
Next on our all-futures team is Trimble freshman Jaylee Osborne. She stepped up for an injured Riley Campbell for the majority of the season, averaging 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals a game. Her hard-nosed defense and three-point shooting made her a huge part of the Tomcats' success. Watch for Osborne in the years to come.
And for the Eastern Lady Eagles, Hope Reed was the only sophomore starter and averaged 6 points and 4.5 rebounds. Reed stepped up in the Eagles' playoff game against Lynchburg Clay, scoring 11 points.
And rounding out the All-Futures team is Megs forward Andrea Marr. Marr was the Marauders' leading scorer in both playoff games, headlined by a 19-point eruption against Circleville. Marr looks to keep their momentum going heading into next season.
The TVC is in good hands with these young stars. The players of the All Futures team stand behind me now. Congratulations on tremendous success. Can't wait to see the success you all bring to the TVC. And while we have seen bright futures for many players, the play from these young stars, especially in the biggest moments, makes it easy for our All Futures picks. For the last 3 weeks, you all casted hundreds of votes for the team with the best jersey. This week, we saw our final 4 narrowed down to just 2, the NY girls and the VC boys. But before we announce a champion, let's take a closer look at the jerseys you voted to be the best in the TVC. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's announce the winner of the Jersey Showdown. Thank you, Max. Inside this case is the top jersey in the TVC as voted on by you, the fans. And after receiving 60% of the votes in the final round, the 2022 champions are the Vinton County Boys. The Vinton County Boys had a tough path to the title starting in the boys away region. They started off with a monstrous win over Eastern and carried that momentum against Trimble. Their win over Alexander sent them to the Final Four, where they eliminated the Marauder boys, setting them up with the NY girls in the finals, ultimately leading them to the title. And what makes these jerseys so good? The heroes balling out while wearing them. We now welcome Vinton County lead reporter Bryce Tinson to help us introduce the girl TVC All Heroes team.
Vinton County's Cameron Zinn is the first addition on the All Heroes list. This stat sheet stuffer led the Vikings in rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. She was a huge part in VC's TVC title this year. She averaged 14 points, 13 boards, 4.5 assists, 5 steals, and 2 blocks. From All Futures team to All Heroes, Zinn had a storied career that included the 1,000-point club. The craziest part is, this isn't even her best sport. She's headed to play at one of the best D2 volleyball schools in the country.
Second for the All Heroes girls team is Nelsonville-York's Mackenzie Hurd. She tore it up this year, averaging 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. She received Hero of the Week with her performance against Wellston, where she had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 6 steals. Hurd was dominant all year long, even with the torn ACL for the last month of the season. With all that, she still managed to lead her team to the sectional finals. Watch out for her next year, as she'll be hooping at the college level.
Alexander's point guard Marley Grinstead is the next star on the All Heroes team. Grinstead was all over the floor for the Spartans this year as she proved to be a vital offensive and defensive threat for the Spartans. The TVC Ohio Girls Player of the Year finished her 93-game career at Alexander with a staggering 1,477 total points, averaging 16 points, 4 assists, 5.5 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block and a half per game. What an amazing career for one of the best players in Alexander history.
Next up for the Girls All Heroes team is Trimble's own 6'2 senior Jane Six. Six owned the paint all season long and was always prepared for the pass or putback. She makes her presence known on offense and defense, constantly making the big plays. If more rebounds were needed, Six would help out, averaging 10 per game. And if they needed more layups, Six would get it done, averaging 11.5 points a game. These Trimble ladies have not made a run this big since 2005. And their success has been largely due to number 44, who scored 276 points this year.
Last on the All Heroes team is Megs' Mallory Hawley. Hawley is the all-time leading scorer for the Megs basketball program. This year she averaged 17.5 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists, all while shooting 47% from the field. She was an offensive juggernaut, but she was also a nightmare for opposing offenses, averaging 4 steals and a block per game. Hawley was the undisputed leader of this team and was the reason they were able to fight game in and game out. Hawley left her mark on Megs and might be the best to ever shoot up for the Marauders.
Standing behind us now are 2 of the 5 heroes for the girls this season. Congratulations on not only great seasons, but tremendous careers. It'll be exciting to see what lies ahead for your futures. Now, this selection was not easy, but it is clear that the skill and leadership these players exhibit make the perfect selection for the All-Heroes team. Now, you just saw Marley Grinstead for the Alexander Spartans. However, she isn't the only heroic Spartan we've seen this year. To help us reflect on the Spartan season, we welcome Alexander reporter Cameron Young.
Jack, the Alexander boys had a rotation of 7 players who got significant minutes this year. Next year, Coach Jeff Skinner and the Spartans will be ecstatic to have 5 of those 7 returning. Jagger Kane, Dylan Allison, Alex Norris, Zach Barnhouse, and TVC Ohio Boys Player of the Year Kyler DiAugustino will all be returning for the Spartans next year. We saw DiAugustino's capabilities on offense all year for the Spartans, but there's no doubt that Alexander would not have won a share of the TVC Ohio title without these 4 contributors, as they improved to take the pressure off of DiAugustino as the year progressed. All 5 of these returners will look to improve as they get another offseason under their belt. With such a strong core coming back next year, it looks like Coach Skinner's Spartans are the frontrunner for a TVC Ohio title next year, as well as a potential frontrunner for district championship. Don't be surprised to see big things from Alexander next year.
It looks like the Spartans will have a lot to be excited about as they look forward to next season. Thanks for the great work, Cam. And while the Spartans have a major star on their team that has led them to a great season, there are plenty of other heroes throughout the TVC. So now we welcome Athens lead reporter Chloe G. Workman to help take us through the All-Heroes boys team.
Thank you, Jack. First up on our list is senior Derek Welsh. Welsh was the big man for Athens, and he led the way in the paint for the Bulldogs. Throughout the season, he averaged 14 points and 11 rebounds a game. His best game came when he traveled to River Valley. He was able to pick up 24 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 blocks. He was consistently a leading force on the court. He towered over most of his opponents and in turn was able to grab rebounds and hit them with the putback.
The second player on the list is Megs forward Coulter Cleland. Cleland has been a one-man wrecking crew, leading the Marauders to the 3rd seed in the TVC, averaging 17 points and 7 rebounds a game. His bread and butter is in the inside game as he's able to get down and use his strength to move opponents on the low block. In every big game, the Marauders always turn to Cleland, and he delivered. His 26 points over River Valley was the highlight of an impressive senior season for the Marauders forward.
Next up on our list is Vinton County guard Eli Radaball. Coming into this year, Radaball was slotted as a 3rd guy for Vinton County, but over time he slowly became a star and the Vikings came up clutch in big moments. With Radaball's stellar play all season, he helped in a big way to bring a championship to the Vikings team for the first time since the 2017 season. His best game came up against Nelsonville-York, where he exploded for 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. That night, Radaball solidified himself as a top-end player in the TVC.
And coming in as the only junior on this list, our 4th selection, Alexander's Kyler DiAugustino. DiAugustino was the centerpiece of the Spartan offense this season and a big reason why they captured a share of the TVC Ohio. He surpassed the 1,000th career point mark earlier in the year and became the school's all-time leading scorer. DiAugustino is a big-time playmaker on both ends of the floor. He's put up monster stats in crucial games throughout the season and postseason, including a 31-point in the semifinal.
Last but certainly not least is the unquestioned leader of the Trimble Tomcats, Blake Guffey. He averaged 23 points, 10 rebounds, and 2.5 steals this season on his way to winning not 1, not 2, but 3 Hero of the Week awards. Guffey attacked the basket, had some out-of-this-world performances, including a 32-point game against Alexander and a 25-point night in a win over Federal Hawking. Guffey led the Tomcats to a 19-1 regular season record and a share of the TVC Hawking title.
And our final group of all heroes stands behind me now. It has been an honor covering you all throughout the season and your careers. We look forward to seeing what lies ahead for each of you. And while we have seen countless stars in the TVC this season, these players showed out and were truly defiant of what it means to be heroic, making them great picks for the All Heroes team. Once again, we want to congratulate our players for making the All Heroes and All Futures teams. But now, it's time to take a look at some of the best plays that have come out of the TVC this season. We narrowed the list to just 10, and we welcome Curtis back to the show to show off the Hardwood Heroes' top 10 plays.
Now, Jack, we have seen some incredible defense, some incredible ball handling, and insane shots, but let's get the list started at number 10. Eastern is swarmed by South Gallia's full court press, but check out the court vision of these Eagles, delivering dimes and threading the needle to break it down, giving me some San Antonio Spurs flashbacks.
Heading to the TVC Ohio at number 9, Athens' Cassie Fetterspiel reads the pass, lunges for the steal, gets a hand on it, and takes the ball coast to coast for the finish in the paint with the defender draped over her. One more time, look at that effort from Fetterspiel and stays with the play.
Number 8 from Nelsonville-York, Mackenzie Hurd goes ISO on Tegan Bartow, delivers the beautiful spin move. So simple, so nasty. Wouldn't be a top play without draining the 3 either.
And now coming in at number 7, the Vikings looking to meet Braylon Harrison at the rim, but Harrison tells him to get that weak stuff out of there, delivering a ferocious block and travels the length of the floor to deliver a beautiful Euro step, splitting the D for the basket and drawing the foul.
Number 6, we head back to Bookdale with the NY Buckeyes. Drew Carter delivers the shimmy, pop and lock, booyah! As he drills the 3 on Vinton County. Shout out to Stuart Scott with that call.
Moving to the top 5, we start with Federal Hawking, where the Lancers find Lane Smith in transition, who bounces like a bunny and delivers a 2-handed jam and adds the hang time for extra effort. Check out that vertical. It's gotta be the shoes.
Number 4, we got some Trimble action. Eastern on a fast break looking for 2, but Blake Guffey gets some elevation for the cancellation.
Now to our top 3. Megs Mallory Holly looking to deliver a chase down block of her own, runs the length of the floor, locks in on a target, and delivers a soul-crushing block, sending that ball into Columbus.
Coming in at number 2 on our list, Kyler DiAgostino forgets what passing is and decides to take on the whole team, finishing it at the rim with the Euro weekend layup. Let's check that out again. Spin cycle, 2 down, Euro, English on the finish. What a play by Kyler.
And no doubt the number 1 play of the year with a share of the hockey title on the line. Andre Crockwell delivers one of the most clutch shots in the TVC.
Now, Jack, we have seen some incredible plays this season, and this doesn't even scratch the surface of that in the montage because there were so many plays that we had to trim down. It was tough for us to choose.
Yeah, Curtis, the skill set of these players are on another level. It is so hard to limit this list just down to 10 with the skill of these players. What a year it has been, full of ups and downs from the start to finish. We are so grateful to have all of you along the ride with us. Thank you to the Southeast communities, coaches, players, and families in Southeast Ohio for letting us show off your teams. Check out our socials on Twitter, Facebook, because the coverage does not stop here. We still have 2 teams left. From all of us at Hardwood Heroes, we're reminding you for one last time to be heroic.